Hello everyone and welcome to Sonic the Hedgehog. Yes, that's really what I'm playing. Why would I be playing this? Well, there's no specific reason. Or there's a complete lie, a fabrication if you will. I am playing this because apparently my pre-order of Sonic Mania unlocks in 8 to 9 hours according to when the Steam sale pre-order ends thing. I don't know, the deal thingy says that it'll like end in 9 hours, but like it'll say the thing will unlock in approximately 8 hours, and approximately 8 hours makes you think anywhere between 9 and 8. I already completely fucked this up, so don't expect there to be much hope for me actually getting all the emeralds in this, because I know that I'm not going to be able to do that. So, as a sort of preparation for Sonic Mania, which amazingly I've been able to avoid spoilers for this entire time, I am just playing straight up fucking Sonic 1. The emulated version, but I mean, since I pre-ordered, I still have like the Steam, Mega Drive, whatever the shit. I am doing badly. Anyway, I do technically have Sonic 1 on the thing that they gave you for free, but, you know, I like Hedgehog better. It's just not as much of a hassle, and a neat little feature of it is you can rewind, but I'm not going to do that for this series. I did it in a relatively safe place, while standing still, just to, like, show it off, because I knew it wouldn't majorly affect the gameplay in any way, so that doesn't count, okay? So, since I was excited for Sonic Mania to do like a blind playthrough of it, which I will be doing, I decided to marathon the first 3 Sonic games. In my opinion, the only good ones besides Sonic Heroes, Sonic and the Secret Rings. Did I already say Sonic Generations? I don't know. Did I already say Sonic Heroes? I forgot if the first one I named was Sonic Generations or Sonic Heroes, because both of them were on my mind at the same time, so I really could have said either one of them. Shadow the Hedgehog, ironically, was a game that I liked. I know, unpopular opinion, but I don't really care. It has its flaws, I can see where people are coming from. Plus, yeah, it is intolerably edgy. Anyway, I really do not like Sonic 4. I just... I don't like it. Seven, 8. So anyway, the classic Sonic games were some of my favorite, actually. Especially Sonic 3 and Knuckles, of course. I have to have the and Knuckles on there for reasons. Personally, I really liked that game just because of the way it told the story, and I think I'm gonna save going in depth in that for when I actually play it, because I'm gonna be playing all of them. And I was originally just going to do this like a silent thing, like, oh, nobody wants to watch me play through the first 3 Sonic games. I'm just doing this on my own free time for fun. And then I got all the way to Springyard Zone, and then an epiphany struck me. I realized that all of the commentary I had until that point was actually rather interesting. So I was like, you know what? And in case you're wondering, like, commentary, what? You just said you weren't recording. When you're a YouTuber, you sort of get this, like, thing where you automatically start to talk to yourself. I don't know, it's a thing that happens because you're so used to, like, thinking your thoughts. Like, I wasn't literally talking, but, like, I realized that, like, the string amount of thoughts in my head was like full sentences that are not unlike the ones that I'm saying now. You know, meant to be like, oh god, I messed that up. I thought I could just squeeze through, but oh god, I couldn't. I was reckless. But I had realized that all the commentary until that point was actually rather interesting, so in Springyard Zone, I just decided, hey, you know what, I'm gonna stop doing this. I just stopped right in the middle of Springyard Zone, and decided to redo it except with commentary. Actually spoken commentary and recorded commentary, and eventually uploaded after editing commentary. if all that makes sense. So this was originally supposed to be just a fun thing. I was going to do it as like a refresher before I play Sonic Mania. Not that I'd need to, since I'd probably pick up any references that might be there, because I've heard that there are going to be a lot of references to older Sonic games. Even if I haven't been spoiled, let's say this. One of the very, very few spoilers that I've seen, well, not seen actually, but like heard for Sonic Mania, is that like, you know, the Knuckles Chaotix power-up where like, instead of dropping all your rings, you drop one big ring and you get all your rings back if you can collect that. All I know is that that's gonna make a return. I didn't even know that it was a thing in the first place because I've played Knuckles Chaotix, but I haven't actually gotten far in it, so... you know. But relatively unspoiled for Sonic Mania. To the point where I've deliberately held off on the trailer just because I wanted to play it completely blind. And do you have any idea how hard it is to avoid Sonic Mania spoilers? When you actively follow the memes of the Sonic Twitter. It is difficult, but I'd say I've done pretty well. I mean, at least I don't know everything about it, and it got even harder once it was revealed that certain versions would be coming out before the PC version. So, you know, I wasn't pissed about that. I mean, a lot of people were pissed, but I wasn't, because I'm not that kind of person. But like, let's just say the moment I found out, I was like, oh boy, this is gonna be interesting. I don't know how long. Was it 2 weeks, maybe? Feels like it would have been 2 weeks. But it's gotten harder to avoid the spoilers, but I've done it. At least I'd like to say I've done it. And I've done a good job, at least. I swear, even in the, like, version of this recording, well, not this recording, because there was no other version of this recording, in the version of me just, like, playing this for fun, I messed up on this exact trick jump at least 5 times. Alright? And I stayed reckless because, you know, you don't give up that easy. I'm keeping that one ring, no matter how many times I have to get hit to do so. Oh fuck. I can't believe I've done this. Oh god, now I've started saying that. Yes, yes, I've been watching the Game Grumps Sonic Unleashed playthrough. Alright? I've seen that video before that playthrough, it's just... oh god, they made me make a reference. I did not do this willingly, alright? Oddly enough, despite having not... Actually, now that I think about it, it's not that I haven't played this in a while, it's just that I haven't gotten very far in this. But like, usually I do god-awful, but somehow I'm actually doing relatively good right now, but at the same time very, very bad. I have not gotten a single emerald, and on my first playthrough today, I got like 1 emerald at least. The second one because I accidentally pressed a key during the first emerald. Because I don't know, I just accidentally pressed it. But because I did, it made it so that I couldn't like get the emerald because I was all thrown out of whack, just like, oh, whoa, whoa. So that wasn't happening anytime soon. On top of me not getting 50 rings for like 2 different acts, and missing the first emerald the first time, the dream of me collecting all the emeralds was dead, so I came into this playthrough explicitly stating that I wasn't going to get all of them, because even when I try, the dream is always dead before it begins. So I'm not even gonna pretend like I have the skill to do that. I mean, I've done it using the fucking BizHawk rewind, but you know, that doesn't actually count. That was just when I wanted to play Sonic 1 casually. Alright. I do use rewinds and save states a lot when I want to play quote-unquote casually, but you know, I do play it normally sometimes. And I fail every single time. I don't know why, but Labyrinth Zone was really brutal when I tried to play it without, like, rewinding. I thought I would be fine for it because, even with rewinding, I did pretty well. I hardly ever had to rewind. And when I did, I only ever did so I could keep the 50 rings that I have. But, you know, once that was gone, not only did I not get the 50 rings, I just messed up everywhere I possibly could have. At one point I think I got lost because I decided to take a different route. Ah, no. My thing is, recently, like, on August 15th, was it? I watched a Sonic 1 playthrough on Twitch, because, like, I don't know, I just felt like doing Twitch that day. So, you know, I checked out a random Sonic 1 stream because I saw one was online. And, you know, the funny thing is that part where I started this whole rant, with like the lava coming up, he got stuck on there for the longest time. He kept trying to go to the right when you're supposed to go to the left, and then he finally did it by waiting for the one after that, and then going to the right. He just didn't know that you could go to the left. Well, he did know you could go to the left, but he didn't know the platform came out, so like he had to jump back down. Concentration time. 2. I'm making good time. I can actually do these bosses pretty well. The only times like I truly mess up in the bosses are like on Starlight Zone, because I absolutely hate that one. And Labyrinth Zone doesn't even have a boss at the end. No, you're not. I'm not gonna let you pretend that that's actually a boss. It's not. No, your opinion is wrong. That Labyrinth Zone has no boss. You just have to go up and not drown. The number of times you hit him in that one are inconsequential to whether you die or live, so I'm not counting it as a boss. Yes, the zone that I had to quit on because I realized that my random rambling, you know, in my head was actually rather interesting. Because I've been trying to do games on my own lately. I mean, recently I've only done it with Dr. Fox, but I've also been trying to do games on my own. But every time, no matter how hard I try to like talk constantly, unless it's like TF2 or something, I cannot find anything interesting to say about them whatsoever. And I don't even know how I did that skip there, considering whenever else I try, like, the top has like this invisible barrier. But, you know, I somehow did what I just did. So, that was awesome. At this point, I'm sure I have officially gotten further than the playthrough I did earlier. What was the furthest I've ever gotten on this game? Well, I mean, like, recently. Because I have beaten this game, like, legitimately. Multiple times, I'm sure, but what's the furthest I can remember getting recently and, like, not as a child? Because sometimes, it's not that I'm bad, it's just that after I die like once, I just kind of get like bored of the game, and you know, the remaining lives that I have never even get put to good use. So, I rarely ever beat this because I just get bored of this game's shenanigans. I mean, there's only so long you can play Sonic.